Ah, yes, we have them. We have them here. The Hellenic Youth of Melbourne is inside the studio. Yes, Hellenic Youth of Melbourne is a non-profit organisation which aims to promote Hellenism and culture within the youth of Victoria and Australia. They aim to further assist in skill development for teachers and instructors in the areas of dance, culture and language. Their other aims include providing a foundation for the wider Hellenic youth to maintain their culture and traditions, which I think overall we do need that because a lot of the Greek youth is moving away from their culture for different reasons. Now, through educational tools and workshops, cultural events and other means to attract a younger cross-section of Greeks and non-Greeks alike. Something that is pivotal to this group is contributing to the community through community organisations and charities. And this is what's led me to invite them into the studio. They have a vested interest in not only raising funds for worthwhile causes, but also showing support to these organisations. The Hellenic Youth of Melbourne hopes to regenerate the passion and love of Hellenic culture and traditions in Australian youth and to ensure the longevity and continuity of their rich culture. In just one moment. Yes, and we are listening to All Alone, but I'm definitely not all alone here.
Hell no.
Guys, welcome, welcome. This year, Hellenic Youth of Melbourne will be participating in the 2013 MS Walk and Fun Run. MS, as most of us know, affects more than 23,000 Australians, and they are proud to be a part of this special fundraising event. And they're actually focusing on the youth. Donate and join the team and come along to the MS Walk and Fun Run. The team are hoping to raise $5,000 for the MS Society to continue their great work. The team are also looking forward to seeing members of the Greek community out there. And yes, in the studio we have from the Hellenic Youth of Melbourne, part of the team, Sam, Stacey, Evan and Nick. Hello guys, how are you?
Hello. Hey, how are you?
I'm really good. Welcome to the KK Factor with more 1656. You're on radio. Is this the first time you're on radio?
Yep. Yeah.
It really is.
Start of our professional career.
Well, you know what, guys? I think this will be one of many to come. I think what you guys are doing is absolutely fantastic. I met you guys briefly yesterday in the Oakley Mall, surrounded by people. There were lots of people donating money. It was all happening. Well done. Congratulations to all of you. I want to know, first of all, how did you go yesterday?
We managed to raise around...
No, that maybe. Yep.
All good?
Yeah, that one's all good.
We managed to raise around, at exactly $657.10, and that was just about half a day's work.
That was fantastic because you were just sitting in one of the cafes, so you weren't actually walking all around Oakley.
Yeah, we were set up in the foyer of Vanilla.
Yep.
And basically everyone that came past was happy to help.
Except for me, because I came by and had no coins, but you did stop me. And then I said, hang on a minute, what are you guys doing? And here you are at Rhythmos.
So you have a radio show. So it's
you're on a radio show.
Mostly.
You're on a radio show. On the KK Factor, because I believe you guys have got the KK Factor.
Yeah.
Bravo, Sas.
Thank you.
Thanks.
How did this all come about? Or is there someone that's got MS in the family? And I really want to, because I know you guys do charities for different events and so forth, different things, but I want to just focus briefly on MS because I have friends who've got MS. And we've also had the divinal singer who passed away not only from cancer but also MS. So it does affect a lot of people. There's no age gap. It could be young or old, but you guys are focusing on the youth and I'm really, really pleased with all this. How did it come about? How did you guys form?
Okay, so with the MS Fun Run, I actually participated last year. I have a close girlfriend of mine who has MS. She's 26 years old. I also have another friend of mine, her father has MS, so they're people who are very close to me. And I know of a lot of people in the community, especially the Greek community, who have MS, and I thought that it might be a good idea, and the guys were on board and we're all going to be participating in the event, so it's going to be great.
Stacey, that's really good because it does make a difference when you know people because it comes from the heart.
Yeah.
And it's very good. And I have a friend who's got MS. She's in her 40s, and she was at one stage at a bad stage, and she's tried so many different medicines and remedies. She's travelled the world to try and find something, or if not a cure, but something to slow it down. Yeah. And I have noticed over the 10 years I knew her, it varied. Yeah. Do we know where it's heading?
In terms of what? In terms of research? Or?
In terms of research.
I'm not real. Look, I'm not an expert in these things. I've worked with. Actually an occupational therapist. I've got to take this off. Sorry, I can't do that.
That's okay.
I'm actually an occupational therapist by profession, so I've worked with quite a few people who have MS. I think the important thing about not only MS but other illnesses is just staying positive, having people around you who are uplifting, sticking to the medication, but also trying other things like natural therapies as well that can really help. Physio, maintaining your health by exercise, and just a holistic approach.
So from your experience, you stick to medication, but at the same time try other herbal remedies too.
Yeah, and laughter really helps.
And laughter, well, even when you've got other illnesses, laughter, positive thinking does play a big part. Guys, do you know of anyone who's got MS? Have you guys been touched by someone that's got MS?
Personally, no, but I know a few people in the community that have it as well.
Yeah.
Which is why when Stacey came up to us and said, "Do you want to join in?" I was all for it, and so was the rest of the group. But it's just touching base on what Stacey just said about the holistic approach. I think when something like this happens to you, you really need to change your lifestyle completely, as well as taking medication, but focus on different avenues to really heal yourself and let your body take its course with healing and things like that. But raise some money, which is going to go like a little bit in the community. It's not going to cure it, but I think we've done our part to sort of get help
for research.
Yeah, for research.
Even if it's just to raise some awareness of people from people that suffer MS, and then they don't sort of realise how prominent it is and how prevalent it is. Just anything, just even to do them a bit of research, just for their sake. Just so it sort of raises a bit of awareness.
And where's the Greek community heading in all this? Do you see the Greek community being a part of it? Because, I mean, the Greek community do give to a lot of charities. We've got Agapi Care and or other charity communities out there. But do you think there's enough being put in for MS? Or is there an awareness in the Greek community?
What I've found with the Greek community, we kind of stick to the Greek charities. So money is being raised from the Greek community and being put back into the Greek community through Greek charities. So there's kind of a cycle. I think if we break out of that a little bit, not focusing on the Greek charities as well, but kind of extending our horizons to other charities like MS. We've got the Mother's Day Classic.
What's that all about?
That's for breast cancer research. So it's a cancer foundation.
That's very good. Yeah. That's one of my favourites. I do like to give a lot of that, especially doing some MC work with the Cancer Foundation.
Ali, another girl in our group, is actually running in that next week or 2 weeks?
In a couple of weeks.
In a couple of weeks. That's what we're trying to do. We're trying to basically extend out to a wider ranging set of charities.
And how many of you are in the group?
All of us.
All four of us, yeah?
Oh,
9?
Total, there's 9 of us.
Total's 9. And your age groups?
We vary from, I think the youngest would be my brother, James, who's just turned 21.
Wow.
And then Dean is the oldest, who's
28.
30. Oh, yeah, he's turning 30 this year. He never admits it. Doesn't look like it, though. He's got the babiest face.
Looks about 12.
He does. But yeah.
Your parents must be so proud, because it is an age group where, you travel and you do a lot of other crazy stuff. But you guys are actually getting involved in something serious. And do you also work?
Yeah,
we all work.
Some of us are students, some of us work full-time, some of us study and work. Finding the balance is sometimes it can be a bit challenging, but I've found that definitely the HYM has sort of grown at our pace, and how it sort of suits sort of something that we sort of focus on the side. Obviously you've got to make money, you've got to work, you've got to go to uni.
That's right.
The right thing to do, but also...
But you're giving back to the community.
Try to do something, on the...
And look at you now. You're at Melbourne's newest radio station, Rhythmos. The first radio station.
Right. Nick's always had a lovely face for radio. I tell him that every day.
Well, it's not really the face, because no one really sees us other than I see you. And it's the voice, but you do sound really, really good. Okay. And where from here?
Well, here we're still at the embryonic stage, if you must. We're still very young, we're still sort of developing, and there's only a matter of time before we sort of sign up some new members and try to get some more followers and people, just to spread the word of what our parents and grandparents tried so hard to maintain, through events, through other charity work, through any avenue we could find. We'll try and sort of promote it. It's just a matter of keeping that dominant.
And do you know of some people out there in the media that actually support you? Because I know of one.
We do work closely with Opera Magazine.
Yes. Well, Steve Aggie did see the advertisement, and I sent him a text and said, you know, in the group text that I send out and drive everybody insane every week.
Yeah.
And I mentioned you guys, and he came back virtually straight away. He's very, very, very proud of you guys. And I said, well, you know, Steve, why don't you call and tell them this live? So come on, Steve. I know you're listening. Give us a call.
Steve.
Come on,
Where
Steve.
are you, Steve? Are you
He's
under
not
the desk?
nervous. I mean, we had him. No, he's not under the desk. We had him here a couple of weeks ago. So I think we've killed his shyness. So, Steve, come on. 039205 1656. Come and say hello to the guys.
I'm waiting, Steve.
They're waiting. 9205 1656. Did I say that wrong? Roula says yes. Oh, okay. Now, what I was thinking, guys, is anyone who's listening to us right now who has a business, you don't have to have a business, but if you would like to SMS 046 846 1656. I will repeat that shortly. If you SMS your name, your business name, if you don't have a business, that's fine, and how much money you'd like to donate, we will give you a plug on next week's program, because I want to make sure the funds have gone to the charity. So the guys will let me know. So if anyone's got a business, here's your opportunity for free air advertising. I mean, it isn't really free because you are going to give, but you're not giving to the station. You're giving to the MS charity via the Hellenic Youth of Melbourne. So the number again is 046 846 1656. The youth are trying to raise $5,000. We will go to a break and come back and speak to them again. Yes, guys. Eva Sakalaras, all the way from Greece, wants to say hello to the team of Hellenic Youth Melbourne. Do you guys want to say hi to Eva?
Hey, Eva.
My mum's name's Eva.
There you go, Eva. Kalimera, Eva. We know it's coffee time there in Greece. Kalimera. And a big hello goes out to Harry Kiriakou and Josephine Field and everybody else who's listening in. Guys, SMS us, even just to say hello to the guys. 046 846 1656. Yes, and you are now going to listen to Missing You. Yes, Eva, we are missing you. Maybe not quite, because you still listen to us all the way in Greece from Karpathos. Oh. Anyway, guys, Eva says the Greek Youth of Melbourne make us very proud all over the world, and her best wishes, and keep up the great work for such a great cause from sunny, hot Karpathos. Coffee time and listening to the best radio station in Melbourne. Thank you very much. And also, we have in Greece listening in Francesco Maraitis from Mad TV. Now, you can also go on Facebook, Hellenic Youth of Melbourne, and they do have the link there, so you can donate any funds that you like direct. Hello to Andrea and Fotini, and hello to Elena. And a big hello to Lucky and Costa. And yes, guys, if you do still want to sing, you can, even with these guys here. Maybe they can be the judges. 039205 1656. You want to be Seal?
Yeah, I want to be Seal.
You want to be Seal?
Yeah.
All right, well, we need some singers. Yes, they're all fighting amongst themselves. One wants to be Seal, one wants to be Ricky. We've got Delta. What have you got?
I'm wearing a revealing dress, so I could be Delta.
You want to be Delta? Well, Stacey, if he's Delta, who are you going to be?
I'll be Ricky.
Okay. Oh, it's getting interesting in here. Now, the Delta, Miss Delta, Mr. Delta, you're going to sing one of her songs in the mic.
Okay, right into the microphone.
Right into the mic, and we're going to judge you.
Yeah?
Yeah, what song are you going to do for us?
This was one of Delta's earlier pieces. She did a collaboration with Eminem. She's not really noticed much in this song, but it's called Mockingbird.
Okay.
It's mostly Eminem.
Okay, let's
Delta's
go.
there as well.
Delta's a backup singer.
Yeah,
She's the backup singer.
All right.
Go on.
Ready?
We're ready.
And go. Helly, I know you miss your mom, and I know you miss your dad, but I'm gone. But I'm trying to give you the laugh that I never had. I can see you sad, even when you smile, even when you laugh. I can see it in your eyes, deep inside you wanna try. No, you say, I say, why are we in the tears? No more crying, why the tears? Out of here, no more nightmares. We're gonna put together through it. Lenny Young was crazy in the yeah, but he loves you, girl, and you better know it. World we got in this world. Mama's gonna buy you a mockingbird. Thank you. Thank you.
Gang back.
Listen to 1656. I'll be on next week again.
Yes. Yes, it's all happening here in the studio. Stay tuned, guys. We're waiting for people to call in and sing and promote themselves. The Melbourne Youth, Hellenic Youth is going to do it for us. Yeah, these guys here are definitely beautiful. Oh, they're getting ready.
So we'll start a fine line.
All right.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Now you need to sing into the mic.
Sing into the mic.
What song are we doing?
My brother's going to try and beatbox this, so this should be interesting.
Yeah.
Go, Sam.
Hey, Sam, didn't you used to be a freestyle rapper? What happened to that?
I gave up.
You gave that
You
up?
gave up. Well, Sam, we're going to listen to you shortly.
There you go. Pick three words and he'll put
You
it
know
into
what's
a rap.
interesting? Tonight we've been promoting people to ring and sing and promote themselves if they're going to a gig or whatever the case may be. Sure. And, I mean, it's on the phone. I mean, no one can see you. But you guys are doing like, stop playing with that.
Stop.
It's making
Sam.
noises. Sam, put those earphones on. You'll see what you're doing.
I'm doing this for MS because I find this highly embarrassing for me personally.
Yeah.
So I'm doing it for all the people who are suffering with MS. This is for you.
Good on you.
Stacey, that was beautifully said. Okay, guys,
And I have no choice
let's
in that,
give it
so.
go.
All right. Fine light in a beautiful sea. I chose to be happy. You and I, we're like diamonds in the sky.
Stacey, where are you, man?
You're a shooting star, a vision of ecstasy. When you hold me, I'm alive. We're like diamonds in the sky. I knew that we'd become one right away. Oh, right away. Gosh,
When you hold me, I'm alive.
Where are you up to, man?
Oh,
Shine
Come on,
bright
Stacey,
to-
man. Where's your voice?
I'm trying.
We're like
You said
diamonds
my
in
bit.
the sky. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
I didn't do anything.
Thank
Well
you.
done, guys. That's okay. That's okay. Do you guys know how to sing Greek?
Call up. Sam does.
Sam does. Well, we'll wait for Sam. So,
Give me
you've
some.
sung one song.
Right.
Promote your next event.
Oh, okay. Well,
You're on live.
Sam,
You've probably got over 20,000 people listening right now.
Speak about the
Tavern night.
no.
Tavern, you don't have to whisper because actually people are listening to you debating on what we're going to talk about.
Citizen Camp. This is massive.
Oh,
Take
we
it away,
wanna-
Sam Sofos.
Yeah, we want to talk about something that we've got going on. It's a cool little project that'll pique people's interests, I think. It's called the Citizens Canvas. It's a Greek citizen journalism project. So, given the strife and the crisis in Greece at the moment, we're hearing from I think about 40 or 50 writers, journalists, photographers, people that basically want their voice to be heard in Greece, Athens. I've got someone from Kalamata, Thessaloniki, all around, sending articles and photographs about their account during the crisis, giving them a voice about what's actually happening to the second largest Greek population in the world. I think this would be a cool little project that we've got going. So jump on our website and
Hellenic Youth of Melbourne
.com. Yeah.
And it's going live in June.
Fantastic, guys. So everybody get on board, get onto their Facebook. Who's going to do me?
It's a very interesting read. That Citizen Project. Once it's up.
Once it's up.
Yeah.
Okay. Give me a Greek song.
Ugh.
Oh, pressure's on, Sammy.
Give me one.
Come on. Do you want me to go into a Greek song while you think about it?
Some inspiration. Please,
All right, we
lay
need
one
some
on
inspiration. So, straight
Give
after
us your best
a short
KK.
break, we're going to go to Yanni Tassios.
Oh, wow.
Before Yanitasios, Stathis Xenos, Soma Me Soma. Well, the guys are thinking up of their Greek number. Each song gets them one promo of an event. How about that? Oh, there's a Frank Sinatra song coming up soon by these guys too, but we're waiting on the Greek one. Yes, the guys are ready to sing a Panos Kiamos song. What's it called?
Sfirix Akelixes.
All right, go for it, guys.
This is for Christina from our group,
She's part of the HYM team.
and she's madly in love with this singer.
Yes. She's got a secret crush. I think this might be her hall pass would be this man.
All right, you ready?
Ready?
Go.
Wait for it. Dice Αμούνια σκότωμα αγάπη αν σου έδινα κοίτα μια χάρη σου πως ήμουν και πως έγινα είδες παράταση μα εκατέληξες. Ready, Nick? Ήρθα να κηρύσεις. Go!
Σφύριξα και έλειξες.
Thank you!
Oh, papilla. That was really good, guys. Yes, we've got the Hellenic Youth of Melbourne here at Rhythmos 1656, Melbourne's newest Greek radio station, to a different beat, definitely to a different beat today. And, yep, they're on the KK Factor because we believe they have got the KK Factor. So we're going to hear a Frank Sinatra song.
Yes, we are, and we're going to dedicate our song to James Galanis and Lee Paris. They're not with us today, but it's for them.
Hopefully they know who Frank Sinatra is.
No, they know. Jimmy G knows who Frank is.
For their little romance they've
All
got
right,
going
Sam,
on.
let's go. I've got the world on a string. I'm sitting on a rainbow.
I've got that string around my finger. Oh, what a world, or what a life. I'm in love. Do 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 do. That's it.
Songbirds of our generation.
That's it?
That's it.
That's it.
All you gotta
Actually sing. We just not a band.
Give him a big round of applause.
Well done.
Well done.
I'll be the drummer.
You're the drummer. Okay, Sam, I believe you used to do some rap.
Oh, what's this show?
It's the KK Factor. I'm going to extract everything out of you guys. Hellenic Youth of Melbourne. You guys are talented.
I used to freestyle a lot.
Okay, so freestyle.
Okay.
Just dig in your grave.
Do you want to
That's
give
what
me
you're
a
doing.
beat?
Dig in a
Tick,
grave.
Boom,
ding, ding, ding.
boom, 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 boom.
Sitting in the KK Factor with Stacey and we with the Roula, and she got the DJ beat going on, and we gonna see the flies in the skies and the dancing little bees and the birds in the trees, and we're in Oakley behind Vanilla where you can get a cool little coffee with a you sit and listen to music on a Thursday night, and we're gonna be there with the beers and the bees, and we're gonna dance in the street. KK Facto. Oh.
Rock on!
Rock on, guys. Yes. We have the Hellenic Youth of Melbourne in the studio right now. We're going to ask some personal questions. What happened yesterday
Well,
about Anzac?
Anzac Day, a courageous effort shown by the Anzacs. Do you want to talk about courage? I'll show you courage, what I showed you.
When we got Anzac Day, just for our Greek listeners, what's it in comparison with the Greek?
You could probably, similar to 28th of October.
28 Οκτωβρίου?
No? It's
No.
not. Maybe the 25th of March? Yeah.
25th of March.
So that's the one I'm going for.
Okay, so 25
Well done, Evan.
Μάρτιο.
Sam's got his hand.
Sam's
Μάρτιο.
With the Anzac Day, there's actually a big Greek heritage involved in that day.
Tell us, do share, and then we'll go back to your little
Oh, I've
story.
got a funny story.
Just to save the history.
Yeah.
I'm not sure about dates exactly, but Lemnos Island was actually a base for the Australian soldiers during that period. We've also got a lot of information about that on our website as well, so check that out. Also, just a little did you know, there were more Aussies in Greece in 1950 than Greeks that have ever been to Australia. So
Wow,
that
so
goes
that's
back
something
to
that
our connection with
I
the
had
country
no
as well.
idea. That's fantastic. And you guys have got all that on your website?
Yeah, check it out.
I will be checking out your website. That's fantastic. Okay, guys, I want to hear.
themselves. Yeah.
Well, I need to be educated too.
No, that's fine. I mean,
So does Evans here.
I might be a lot older than you guys, but I do need educating in
So
some
does my
areas.
Thea and Theo, which yesterday were at my house and trying to tell me, they're like, oh, you know, this is my Thea, what's with Anzac Day? I'm like, oh, yeah, I mean, it's a pretty important day. They're like, you know, it's World War One. A lot of Australians died. That's a pretty symbolic event in Australia's history. The Anzac spirit was formed. And they're like, no, it wasn't World War One. I'm like, yeah, I'm pretty sure it was. You know, it's the Anzac spirit and it's a massive monumental event in Australia's history. And they're like, no, that wasn't. I'm like, it was in Gallipoli. I'm like, no, it wasn't.
So what did they say?
And they're like, no, it was in France. I'm like, no, hang on. Thea, no, it was. It's like, no. And they're like, what about the one in November 11, Remembrance Day? They're like, what's the deal with that? I'm like, oh, it's symbolizes the end of World War One. It's celebrated worldwide, and a lot of people sort of remember that day as the end of the Big Depression. And they're like, no, that's wrong as well. So talk about courage. You know what I said next to him? I said, you know what? Okay, I don't know. Believe what you want. Go on Google. They probably don't know what Google is, but I said to them, just maybe have a read of something. Maybe you could figure it out, because they just a typical old sort of mentality. Didn't really want to.
But you know what? I'm listening to you now, and I'm so proud to see the Hellenic Youth of Melbourne know all this stuff, because I had no idea. I've just actually learned a few things today, and I think it's great that you're actually so courageous and you're actually explaining to them in a fun way of what it's all about. And I do believe they may not Google it, but I think they've probably walked away and thought, they're probably right.
Young Evan's got an idea.
Call a friend and ask.
He's not the little fat boy anymore, is he?
He's grown up.
I have some demons. I have a lot of demons.
So do I. Don't worry. So do I.
I'll never let this go.
Now, what are we guys doing at Easter? Do you help like your yaya and do kuluraki, those Greek
I've
biscuits?
been banned from the kitchen.
Why?
There's been a few incidents around Easter time.
Really?
Yeah, Nick sort of thinks that he tells himself that he's fasting. Midway through a chocolate Easter bunny, he's like, oh, wait, I'm fasting. I really shouldn't be doing this.
Not only that, just my cooking technique isn't that great.
Do you help make the tsureki, the Easter bread?
Look, luckily Nicholas is around the corner, so we can just swing by there and grab a few tsureki.
I know there's a few places here in Oakland. We've got Nico's and vanilla and dream cakes. And most of all them, they've all got their fresh breads. And does anyone know what the egg symbolises in the tsureki, in the Easter bread?
I think so.
I think
Stacey, you don't even look Greek.
I don't.
Wow.
Go here.
And she knows. Go on.
I think the red egg symbolises the blood of Christ.
Yep.
And that's why it's traditionally the red Easter eggs are made on Holy Thursday, which is day before Good Friday. So it symbolises the blood of Christ and that he died.
Because we are, all the Greek Orthodox who are celebrating Easter, we are getting into
also-
the Holy Week.
Can I tell you a funny story about red eggs?
I love the way you lift your hands up like I'm a teacher.
Sorry.
I'm KK.
I don't want to speak over people.
Oh, no, you can
but
interrupt me anytime.
Okay, thanks, KK. There was one Easter back in my prime.
Back in your prime.
Back when I was a big porker.
was a big boy.
I was a big boy. And I challenged myself to eat as many red eggs as possible. I got 9. 9 eggs plus the yolk. And I was only about 11 years old. I felt really sick the rest of the day, though.
Did anyone cheat? Did anybody cheat with the breaking of the eggs? I remember when I was young, a long, long time ago, we used to get fake eggs and paint them red and,
Yeah, that's
here comes the story.
No, I actually don't have one. We're all banned from doing that as well. We used to put them in the freezer.
We had a dodgy uncle that did that every year.
Yeah.
A dodgy
He had a
uncle.
wooden egg.
wooden egg.
Wooden egg, painted red, and then he'd kind of hide it and then crack it and then say, I won, put it back in his pocket.
Are these stories under your website, Hellenic Youth of Melbourne.com?
It's under
Personal
the
files.
The Sofos.
This is the personal files.
We'll have a dodgy uncle section.
As everyone else does,
Guys, thank you so much for coming to Rhythmo 1656 and being on the KK Factor. And I think everyone listening in right now, whether they're Greek or non-Greek, it's irrelevant. I think everybody's very proud to have you guys here, the youth. Hellenic Youth of Melbourne, doing such great things in the community. And I'm pretty sure your parents and friends and relatives are all very, very proud.
Thank you.
Guys, thank you. And please be welcome to come anytime here and tell us briefly if you've got an event, or you can call And we'll do a
Sweet,
bit of a plug.
Thank you very much.
Just want to shout out to my Maria.
Yeah, Maria.
And to your friend Steve
to all our-
Aggie. of
And to my
Whopper.
friend Steve
Yeah,
Aggie of
yeah,
Whopper. You didn't
And the
call
Greek
Steve.
community, you're awesome.
Actually, based on that, from yesterday, we raised over $650. So obviously, the Greek community has a big part in, they donate, they obviously care. So big thank you goes out to them, people that were vanilla yesterday.
Couldn't do it without him.
Yeah, that's it.
Thank you, guys.
Cheers.